Dear friends, Assalamu alaikum, namaskar. Welcome back to Farzana's Healthy Bakes and Cooks. Bringing forth another Assamese Muslim cuisine recipe, it's the Shami Kebab. And this recipe was passed on to me by my mom. I'll be showing you exactly how she prepared this recipe. So the ingredients to prepare this recipe, we will need 500 grams of minced meat. You can take any meat of your choice. 3/4 cup of yellow spit lentils, that is chana dal. And we just soak it for 15 minutes. Do not soak it more than that. Apart from that, we will need 1 big onion. If it's small, take 2, sliced thickly, 6 cloves of garlic, and 2-inch piece of ginger sliced. 1 tablespoon of coriander seeds, 1 tablespoon of cumin seeds, half teaspoon whole black pepper, 5 to 6 green cardamoms, 4 to 5 cloves, 2-inch piece of cinnamon, 3 dry red chilies, and 2 bay leaves. Salt and sugar as per your taste. Half a cup of fresh mint leaves and 3 green chilies chopped, and some oil for frying. Take a pressure cooker and add in all the meat into it, and then add in the chana dal along with all the other whole spices along with salt and sugar to taste. And we are going to hold on to the oil, mint and the green chilies as of now. Add in 2 cups of water. Do not add more than 2 cups of water as the meat gives out water too. Now give all the ingredients a good mix. Now put the lid on with the whistle in it and place the pressure cooker on medium flame and let it cook until 4 to 5 whistles goes. After 5 whistles, once the pressure cooker is cool, open the lid and this is how it looks. So you're going to put the pressure cooker back on medium-high flame and let the water dry out completely. Do keep stirring in between. Once you see that the water has dried up completely, you can reduce the flame to low and leave it for another 10 to 15 minutes so that the moisture in the meat completely dries up. And when you're satisfied with it, just off the flame and let the meat cool down and remove the bay leaves and the cinnamon sticks. Now we take a food processor and add in the mint and green chilies into it and pulse it for a few seconds to crush it. Now we add in all the cooked meat into it. And you close the lid and ground all the ingredients very well. So after the ingredients have blended very well, this is how it's going to look. Give it a quick stir, and to it we are going to add 2 beaten eggs. Close the lid again and blend it nicely. So as you can see, everything has mixed very well. Now we transfer this mixture into a bowl. And with your hands, give it a good mix. Take small portions into your palm, make it a round ball and then flatten it. These are the plain kebabs without any stuffing. But my mom always loved to add some stuffing into the kebab. So for the stuffing, we will need some raisins, finely chopped onions, green chilies and mint leaves. Give everything a quick mix with a little bit of salt in it. Apply some oil to your palm so that the kebab mixture doesn't stick to your hands. Take a small portion, make a ball, and in the center make a small dent and add the raisin along with the onion, mint and chili mixture, and then close it up again and make it into a round ball and flatten it. So repeat the process with all the other kebabs. So I got around 16 kebabs from this 500 grams of meat. The size of the kebab depends on your own. Once all the kebabs are done, heat some oil on medium flame in a pan, and when hot, add in the kebabs to it. Do not overcrowd the kebabs and let one side cook at least for 2 minutes. As I'm shallow frying, so I'm trying to add some hot oil over the kebab, and when I see that the bottom has just turned little golden, and then I flip it over. One thing we should remember, that as soon as you put in the kebabs into the oil, do not flip them over immediately. Otherwise your kebabs will break and they will not stay intact. Flip over the kebabs again. And if you're happy with the color, you can remove it from oil and put them on paper towel for the extra oil to be soaked. The aroma of the kebabs is so inviting and it looks so good. Don't you think so? So give this recipe a try and you can serve these kebabs as an appetizer, or you can serve it as a side dish for the main course. I love to serve cilantro mint chutney along with these kebabs when I serve it as an appetizer. The link to the cilantro mint chutney is given in the description box. Please take a look. Do give this recipe a try and please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. Thank you for all your time, support and love. Take care and be safe. Bye-bye.